For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com. What's poppin', everybody? It's the Saber 54. Gonna show you guys one more match with the Palkia VSTAR Barbaracle deck, and I do intend to show more OU Gen 4 Pokemon Showdown battles. Palkia VSTAR is actually the deck I probably used the most ever since I downloaded Pokemon TCG Live. I used up a couple of decks. This deck I've used up the most, so I thought to myself, I need to show at least as many matches as some other of the decks I showcased. I've used it quite a lot, but I wasn't recording matches all the time. Anyway, I don't want to really talk about relevant stuff, but I did have a bunch of good-ass matches that I didn't record, unfortunately. And a lot of matches that aren't good enough to show, or just not worth it. Anyway, it's the thing is that I've noticed with Pokemon TCG Live is when I don't have my screen to be full 19 by 1080, however you say it, full HD basically, the game runs better when I have it at a low resolution. So when I'm playing casually and not recording, when I have it my screen like the old school desktop, how they used to be, those sizes. But anyway, so we're playing against Fusion Strike. Definitely played a lot of different Fusion Strike decks with Palkia, and it can be a difficult matchup. If you get a good enough setup, a fast enough setup, then you can definitely compete with them. And you got the advantage because a lot of the times they can't get the one-hit KO on Palkia VSTAR unless they got a couple of the tablets and the damn choice belt. And you're gonna get 2-hit KOs, of course, on the Mew. But you give away 2 prizes, they give away 3 prizes. So that's the big advantage we got. What I've always been saying when you compare the different rule box Pokemon, you know, the V-Stars, the V-Maxes, they got more advantages, the V-Stars, of course. And even the EXs right now, of course, compared to the V-Maxes. You just get a little bit of extra HP committing an entire prize. It's just not worth it. But anyway, we're gonna get Palkia V and get a level ball so I can get the Binacle. This is also pretty good if we can get the Barbaracle early. It is gonna hinder them because you know, the Fusion Strike decks, they discard a lot. They don't really care. You know, Ultra Balls, other cards, the little flip a coin tool thing. And they have no qualms of discarding a lot of shit, going through their deck quickly. And then when they get rid of a lot of resources, and then you get rid of the prizes as resources, thanks to Barbaracle, that could really just hinder them. They could lose out important things like Boss's Orders, which they really like to exploit in this deck because it's so fast, and other cards. So hopefully that works out as long as we can get our guy quickly enough. So my opponent got a solid enough setup. I mean, 2 Mews, 3 Genesects, what more can you ask? I guess a full bench. And he's playing down one of the power tablets. Hopefully he still can attack. I mean, this Palkia is probably out with 220 HP, but you know, it is what it is. At least it's not a V-Star, and I don't have an energy on it. I could have attached on the active and trying to search out my stadium, but decided to save an energy. Got Boss's Orders, got Melanie in hand, got research. I don't want to research the Boss's Orders. It's important to keep in this matchup, the one-off that I got. But I mean, we really got to go fast in this deck. If you don't, you're not really going to get far with Fusion Strike Mew. It's just that fast. They designed a bunch of broken cards in the archetype, and I don't agree with it. I mean, the thing they did with Genesect, working multiple times per turn, it was just some bullshit. Anyway, so he's gonna go for Alyssa, get a few energies, and he's also running the Deoxys as well, which is it's a very unique card. It's a Fusion Strike card, a Rapid Strike card, and a Single Strike card. It's the only one among them. And it's gonna discard get rid of his own tool and get rid of a Boss's Orders just to completely get rid of his hand, maximize his draw with Genesect. I get it, but I'm a conservative player. I don't want to get rid of a lot of good things just like that. Anyway, and he gets the heads on that annoying card. That's pretty much no drawback using it in this deck. Just next to no drawback. Just discard a card, If you get the heads, is a big plus. What the hell, I mean. Anyway, so here comes the Mew on the bench, Mew VMAX. And he's gonna keep drawing cards. I mean, he's at 24 cards already. And I don't even think he used up everybody. Now, I don't really know what the point of the Deoxys is. I have seen it in a few Fusion Strike decks. I'm guessing it works as a counter. It's good. I mean, it can do 160 for 3 if you have like a Fusion Strike energy on. But I'm not quite sure what's intended to counter. Like regular Pokemon, I mean, usually they use the Meloetta. I guess you can use that. Maybe it works out better. It's good in the sense that it's not going to die to Greninja, at least. So if you had a bunch of Meloettas, I could have sniped them down with Greninja. I can't quite do so in this case. So we're going to be dying for sure. It's just a matter of what attack he wants to use. And he played that annoying Path to the Peak too. I want to counter it. It doesn't really hinder them. That's really the bullshit that I hate, is that they can play it down. They're going to negate your stuff and then get rid of it on their turn with that lost blender, lost vacuum thing card. Get rid of it, draw a bunch of cards, and then play a different stadium again. Anyway, so we draw 3 cards with Melanie. I do see some decent stuff at the very least, and I am going to be able to make an attack. That's the important thing. So let's see what we get with the trekking shoes. I'm going to discard the water energy, and we get the Barbaracle. That's good. Happy to see this. Trekking shoes number 2, Copycat. I guess I could use this. Guess not. He does have a big hand, but I can't use his supporter this turn. And we want to see some different stuff. In the end, I saw the Palkia. Not so great. I think the best thing I can do now is use Ultra Ball. Discard. It has to be the Oak. I can't get rid of the boss's orders because I know I'm going to need it later on in all probability. I'm leaving myself supporterless in terms of draw this way, but I gotta take this gamble. I mean, what else can I discard? I don't want to discard the Palkia VSTAR, of course. I want to have all of them. So we retreat into the other ones. When he doesn't kill us, then they have to use boss's orders. Just make their life harder. It's what you gotta do, because this deck is just too much new. Okay, so I get the Palkia and gonna go for the Manual Attachment. I could have used this to draw with Greninja, but yeah, we're really taking a big risk here. So go for 280 or 220. What am I talking about? And this Mew is in the danger zone now. One more hit, it gets KO'd. He can definitely easily switch, is what they usually do. Attack with the other Mew VMAX, Fear Retreat. Another busted thing on this Pokemon. I mean, it's the thing that, of course, if VMAXs are going to have a bunch of good-ass things on them, then even if they give away 3 prizes, that doesn't really matter. It's the same with Duraludon VMAX, same with a few other VMAXs, not too many, but you just got to have that excellent broken card package, and then if it's effective enough, people are going to use it and play around the 3 prizes, you know? Just try and make it work. Now, lost vacuum again. It's gonna get rid of. What are you gonna get rid of? His stadium again. I mean, he got rid of Path to the Peak with that, so I don't know. He's not gonna be playing another one down. So I'm gonna be good in terms of energies. As long as I can use my Restore Power, I can attack. I can get the energies on the Palkia and attack, even if I don't see an energy. As long as we can keep attacking. I mean, I got the Barbaracle. I would like to see a few different things. But in the end, he judged to giving me a bunch of cards. It actually works out. I get my stadium. I think he played a few stadiums right now, got rid of a few. So maybe we're going to throw our own down too. I can't be conservative anymore. A few things in the lost on there, key cards. So a bunch of stadiums, but I mean, it's not like they just run a couple. Who knows how many they run? A few different ones too. Now, wondrously enough, I did not get KO'd, and that's the key thing you want to get here. Palkia surviving, so it's excellent. I can easily retreat, attack with another Palkia. I can do a bunch of things here. We're going to discard the energy with Greninja. Get a Nest Ball, get another Water Energy. Very, very good stuff indeed. Get the last Palkia. And actually leave that spot open for the Luminion. Should I just... retreat, commit, I mean... that was kind of a fuck up there. I thought I had 3 energy, but anyway, just 2 does the job. The point is, I am gonna try and get the snipe. I kill the Mew on the bench, and then I can soften up the other one to die. So this makes sense to me. I'm also committing Greninja. We're gonna play our stadium either way, and I'm gonna play Luminion too, and go for Luminous Sign. So I think this is the perfect opportunity to get... wow, I don't even have Oak. I guess one is prized, the other we discarded. So I guess the next best thing is to get Shauna. That's a bit unfortunate. Anyway, fill my hand with a few cards. We need to see the other V-Star. See a few things. Crush and Hammer, that's another good thing I can use here. If I get a few heads on these, it's gonna hurt them as well. So, I get the Tails. Too bad. Too bad, for sure. I get the other V-Star. That's good. Make sure I got this. And we're gonna go for that Snipe. And I'm gonna target down the Mew and the other Mew, basically. And we've made a tremendous fuck-up misplay, as I usually gotta do. So, unfortunately, I forgot that fucking Fusion Strike energy, it acts like a rainbow energy. It's supposed to be all types of energy, so my stadium actually gave him that 20 defense to survive. And this completely ruined everything. The whole point of this was to get the KO on the benched one. Now I got 0 KOs, and that damage doesn't amount to anything because I'm still gonna have to attack it again. Crap. So this was really bad. I mean, a mistake like this usually is enough to just seal your loss when you play against the deck like Fusion Strike Mew. But I'm not gonna quit yet. We'll see what he's gonna do. The thing is that his bench is full. I guess I got that consolation. So he's not gonna set up another Pokemon as of now. He has to use the attackers he has here. The other stupid thing is that now that I've committed the Greninja, he can just say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna retreat the Mew and use the Deoxys to kill you. So I think at this point, we're going to have to see a bunch of Crush and Hammers and get heads. Because I need to give myself some kind of advantage here. It's the only way. Ah, man. I always got to make a misplay, but hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes. Damn. I just always got to do something. It always has to be something. Anyway, so he's going to commit the Deoxys. It makes perfect sense. Get rid of my stadium now, damn, and do 140. I actually would have lived if I had my stadium now, but he has yet another stadium. So now we gotta commit the Palkia. I don't really have much choice in this matter. I see a Water Energy. That's actually pretty good, because if I didn't see that, I wouldn't be able to use boss's orders. I would have had to use Melanie, because what I gotta do here is I gotta use the boss's orders, and I gotta kill one of the big guys for sure. So we're gonna get the Mew with the choice build. I mean, both of them have that thing on, and get rid of it. Finally get a big KO, get a few prizes, and it works out. I don't want to do anything on the Deoxys. I want to just play around it. At this point though, because we used the boss's orders, I put myself in this shit position. I mean, if he commits it again, I got no way around it. I mean, but he did decide to commit the Mew. That actually works. unless he retreats. Probably committed it because of the free retreat. But I mean, if he attacks, if he keeps it active, I win. I mean, even if he kills this Palkia VSTAR, I got what I need to instantly power up another one. I mean, use Melanie, attach the water energy, I'm good. Just 2 energies is all I need. So I don't know if he wants to use it. I mean, if he uses Deoxys, he's not doing much. And I guess he doesn't know how many boss's orders I got. But I do only have 1. I wasn't going to be able to pull this Mew. So it puts another Deoxys down. God damn, even running 2. And I don't know what he's going to do. I mean, even if he would get the KO, but he goes for the Roxanne. That's pretty annoying. Cool little full art there, Roxanne. Love my Gen 3 characters. So I don't really get much here, but I get the Crushing Hammer at least. And 270, wow, just barely surviving. But it's just beautiful, man. It's just beautiful. And it's pretty much a GG. I don't even need to do anything else. All I gotta do is just attack. And we win. An unlikely victory despite my screw up. I managed to do it. But I hope you guys enjoyed these matches. I had some better ones for Fusion Strike, but for now I'm going to be done with Palkia. I want to do more Pokemon Showdown. Hopefully you guys get into it. Do check it out. Yeah, Saber94, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What a